having a morning. Good morning, beloveds. We rebooted the tower, and we rebooted the tower too close to when I was doing this, so the broadcast kept failing. So then I accidentally I closed the app without thinking about it, which meant I had to retype everything, which is okay because I'd forgotten to change the date. So, and apparently I had invisible power instead of your invisible power. So I'm just like, yeah, well, it is what it is, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's do the housekeeping, and then we will get on with your spiritual power and your invisible power. Oh my goodness. This week's been weird. It's just been weird. All right. So, I'm sorry. Where was I? Housekeeping. We are Creative Life Spiritual Center. The website is creativelife.org. The constant contact email is info@creativelife.org. If you will email that, you will get one email a week. Unless something unusual happens, I will point out we do live in hurricane country. Tells you what's going on for the week and the month. The hot links are hot. So if it says click here now, it means it. And it is a blind CC, which means nobody will see your email. Nobody will nobody will get your email from us. Okay. We do try and do that. So, to protect your information. There we go. I will mention the social medias merely from the standpoint of we do not monetize them. We don't want to deal with the ads any more than you do. So what we ask you to do instead is to like, subscribe, follow based on which platform you are on, and then engage with the individual posts. So react to the post, comment on the post, share the posts. It bumps us in the algorithms. More people see our stuff, and you also will see more stuff like our stuff. So hopefully you will see more positive and uplifting stuff and good tools to help you make it through whatever's going on in this world right now. All right. And we are Creative Life Spiritual Center or Creative Life Spark. Just, and then I'm the Running Revrian on all of the platforms that I am on. So there is that. Okay. I mentioned that from a couple of standpoints of, you know what? Occasionally I share pictures of my cats on the Running Revrian. So if you want to see those cute, furry kittens that have been, making occasional cameos, that's one place you can go to see them is, on the Running Revrian stuff. All right. First thing I need to do is find my glasses. No, I don't. I don't need them yet. Okay. So your spiritual power is simply it says right here, a collection of inspirational writings. Basically, it's a bunch of Ernest's smaller works put together in a big work. And some of them are apparently fairly rare. You don't find them many places. And they're very interesting. I've like the one on mortality, never seen that before in my life. So that was interesting. And of course, you're going to start with the hard one. Your Invisible Power is probably one of his small booklets. Really good. So, hopefully, and that's why I've been just limiting myself to the couple of pages. Every time he changes topics, I'm going to do a new broadcast because it's rich and meaty topics. And I want you to go away and think about it, just like I'm going to go away and think about it. So, but that's what we're in. We're doing your invisible power in your spiritual power. And today, we are on the bottom of 62. We are picking up with the peace that is within you. All right. Whew. Take a nice deep breath. The peace that is within you. God is peace. This peace, which God is, belongs to humanity and is some part of our spiritual nature. Whatever God is in the universal, humanity is in the particular. The nature of God is incarnated in every living soul. The peace that is within you is not something separate from God. It is not something that bombards you from without. This peace is something that it expands from within. Always this peace has been in you. Always this peace has nestled at the center of your being, ready to reveal its perfection and harmony. Now, here's where I have a thought. Okay, this peace is something that expands from within. Always this peace has been within you. So who's been getting in our way of this peace? We are. We are getting in our way. So that's one of the reasons why when you are doing spiritual work, you go within. That peace is already within you. What you've got to do is go find it within you and then let it flow up naturally from within you, which is the point of regular daily spiritual practice. All right, back to Ernest. Peace stands at the door of your consciousness and awaits your acceptance of it. However, it does not stand outside of your door waiting for entrance so much as it stands inside waiting to be expressed in everything that you do. If the possibility of your peace were dependent upon some external event, some outside circumstance, some objective fact, then you would not have a principle of peace within you. You would merely be hoping that one might either develop or be imposed externally. Peace is an inside job, just like happiness is an inside job. It already exists within you. The good news about that is it means nobody can take it away from you. Okay? Nobody can take it away from you because it's already in there. My mom's an electrical engineer, so I like to talk about it like software. It's like you come pre-installed with peace, happiness, joy, all of that. You come pre-installed with it. What you got to do is access the programs, right? Okay. The kingdom of heaven is within you. It's, Jesse said something really interesting. He said healing is a process. Wholeness is a state of being. Wellness is a state of being. The kingdom of heaven is a state of being. It's a state of consciousness. Okay. Going back. The kingdom of heaven is within you. Within you is the kingdom of God. And within the kingdom of God is peace. A conscious knowledge of this peace, coupled with a definite use of the law of mind, gives to each the possibility of freedom from the bondage of doubt, fear, and uncertainty. Okay? So, a conscious knowledge of this peace, coupled with a definite use of the law of mind. All right? I told you one of the drum beats of Science of Mind is consciousness. It's very, very important. Peace is within you now. The peace that passeth all human comprehension is there. The peace that is at the very heart of the universe is there. The peace that said to the waves, be still, is there. The peace that healed the lunatic of his obsessing thoughts is in you. Peace is within you now. The peace that stilled the tempest and walked on the turbulent waters of human discord. Ernest has a really interesting turn of phrase occasionally. Actually, he has it very often. Because God is peace and God is in you, the peace of God must also be in you. You should no longer go in search of peace. If you are looking outside for peace, you are never going to find it. Okay? You create the peace within you, then you create the peace around you. All right? That is just what it is. All right. You should no longer, I said that. You should no longer go in search of peace, for this is confusion. Search peace out, hang on. Let me see what the sentence is saying, and then I can figure out how to say it. Okay. Search it not out, but seek it at the center. It has always been there. Did not the Spirit of truth, speaking through the understanding of one who realized the divine presence, say, before Abram was I, and destroy this body, and I will raise it up again. Ernest is not citing his sources. I know destroy this body. Well, I'm pretty sure destroy this body and I will raise him up again is Jesus. Before Abraham was I. I'm not sure where that one's from. They're both Bible quotes though. Okay. All right. Sorry. I've gone. Ernest. I wish Ernest would cite his sources a little more often. Because power is within you. It is. Oh, nope. Sorry. Because peace is within you, it is available. If it were somewhere else, you would never find it. Act as though peace already possessed your soul, and it will possess it. Act as though peace already emanated from your spirit, and it will emanate from it. Speak peace into confusion, and your peace will heal that confusion. Sounds an awful lot like fake it until you make it. And part of faking it until you make it, it's not really about faking it. It's about practicing. Again, consciousness, 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 practice, practice, practice. A master has failed more times than an apprentice has ever started. Okay, this healing power is to be used and not merely believed in. Oh, yeah. Yep. There's a huge part of science of mind that is about belief, but that's the other thing, is like, we got to practice what we preach. We got to work, we got to actually do what we say we believe in. We got to speak what we believe in. Okay, so this healing power is to be used and not merely believed in. There is a vast difference between believing in a principle and using it. To believe in and understand a principle is essential to the use of it, but to believe in and understand a principle is merely preliminary to the use of such a principle. Peace is at the center of your own soul. It is the very being of your being. This peace, which is at the center of your being, has never been disturbed. It has never been afraid. It has never desired to harm anyone. Therefore, it has never been hurt. Okay? That's why Jesse talks about going to that place where nothing has ever been wrong and soaking that up and bringing that back into this messy material world that we live in. You know, there is a place within us that has never been all of that messiness. And that's where we want to go. Okay. All right. And I got really excited and lost my place. So give me just a second to find it again. Okay. How then shall you use this great gift which nestles at the very center of your being? You are to use it consciously. You are to speak the word of peace whenever discord appears. And when you do speak the word of peace, let no doubt arise in your thought. You must know that peace stills the tempest. You must know that your peace has all power because it is the peace of God within you. The peace, which is at the center of your being, was not born from human struggle, evolution, or accomplishment. It is something that always existed. It was not given by the world. The world cannot take it away. It remains perfect, exactly what it always has been. It awaits your recognition that you may enter into conscious partnership with it. That's it. That's it. It awaits your recognition so that you may enter into conscious partnership with it. And when you have joined the forces of your intellect with its infinite calm, then your heart will no longer be disturbed, nor will it be afraid. Okay. And then he's got this beautiful little, it almost looks like a poem down here at the bottom of the page. And here's what I'm going to tell you. You know, I'm going to read that in just a minute. Having a human experience is messy. And I'm not 100% peaceful. I'm probably maybe 60-40. But I have taken steps to increase my peace. I quit watching the news. I simply cannot do it anymore. And that has increased my peace. That allows me to, yes, I know what's going on in the world. The news gets to me. I don't have to worry about that, but I don't watch I think one of the worst things that has happened to us is 24-hour news channels. where they tell you the same story over and over and over again. I protect my peace by not watching the news. I know approximately when the weather comes on, and I will flip on and watch the local weather. You have to do what you've got to do to protect your peace. And when you find yourself out of your peace, you recognize that, you acknowledge that, and you say, you know what? Let me step back. This is not who I am. Let me step back into my peace. Let me consciously recognize the peace of God within me, and not speak the rhetoric and the messiness and the nonsense and the anger. I try not to speak in anger. Am I successful 100% of the time? Absolutely not. But, and I appreciate it that I have a partner that calls me on it. So I've really been working on trying to be better about that. I was a redhead. I have a quick temper. I'm working on it. I'm not going to pray for patience because I know better than that, but I can pray for peace. And as he said in here, it awaits my recognition of it that I may enter into conscious partnership with it. Okay. So let's see what he got here what he's got down here. Above the wind and higher than the whirlwind, enshrined in the heart of God, there is a voice within you which says, peace, be not afraid. It is I. This I is you. This you is God within you. This God within you is peace. And there's this beautiful illustration of lilies. So that is the end of God, your personal self. Tomorrow we will pick up with God, your impersonal self. So that is peace. And it's, it's a good reminder, and I know I needed it today, and I am going to use that lesson today to carry me for, whatever it is that comes my way today. So I'm going to now encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonderful day, an awesome day, an amazing day, a peaceful day, a practicing your peace day, a protecting your peace day, a take care of business day, a take care of yourself day, a cuddle your fur babies day, a tell somebody you love them day, a look in the mirror and tell yourself you love yourself day, a do something just for you day, do something for somebody else day, a read something amazing day, listen to some good music day, read something just for fun day, drink plenty of water day, stay out of the direct sunlight between 10 and 2 day, be aware of the heat day. I think our high is going to be 93 today. Do what you got to do day, a good day. And if that is too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough just as you are. You are a beloved expression of the divine. You are a brilliant light, a divine spark, a spirit in motion, God in action, a beautiful masterpiece, and a work in progress at the same time, at your own pace. That's my favorite part of that statement. And as Reverend Jesse likes to call us, you are a godling. Explore the truth of your being. Get to know who the divine knows you to be. The divine knows you to be good. It's all the divine knows. And from there, anything is possible. All right, beloveds, Reverend David should be on around 5 p.m. with you. I will be back with you around 9-ish tomorrow. Hopefully I will not have all these connectivity issues tomorrow. And it's Wednesday, so hopefully Danielle around 11:30 will have a meditation for you. That's in the middle of her workday though, so allow her some grace if it's not exactly 11:30. Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved, and I will see you next time.